Hello everyone, my name is Zhou Shang, and today we'll talk about how the contingency leadership theory can be applied among 21st century leaders. I will share this topic on three aspects. The first one is the definition, and then one modules and application. So now let's first take a look at what is a contingency leadership theories. A contingency theory is an organizational theory that complains there is no best way to organize cooperation to lead a company or to make decisions. And there are three main factors to determine distinct leadership style. The first one is traits, and second one is situation, the third one is behavior. Contingency theory emerged in 1960s. It is founded on the principle that no single leadership style is appropriate for every circumstance. The contingency approach to management is multifaceted and has many implications. In support of this theory, various contingency models of leadership were developed. In 1960s, Fedler began to develop the first situational leadership theory. It was the first theory to specify how situational variables interact with leader personality and behavior. He called the theory a contingency theory of leadership effectiveness. Contingency suggests that a leader's effectiveness depends on how well the leader's style fits the context of the job. Now, as you see, this is the Fedler's contingency model. There are two main factors of the Fedler's contingency theory. The first one is leadership, another one is the leadership style, another one is situational favorableness. Now, first, in fact, in this factor, in the leadership style, in this factor, Fedler claims that if you want to determine your style of leadership, you have to use a tool. It's called LPC. That is a scale. This scale asks you to do two simple things to understand your leadership style. The first one, I think about the person when you will least enjoy work with. Another one is the rate, how you feel about this person for each factor, and add up your score. So, according to this scale, the more you rate the person, the least like to work with, the more relation-oriented you are. So high LPC, that means you are more relationship-oriented. Then the less you rate the person you like the least working with, the more task-oriented you are. So that means a low LPC is more like a task-oriented. So, and in situational favorableness, it is the second step that determines a particular situation's favorableness. It depends on three distinct factors. The first one is leader-member relations, and second one is task structure, and the last one is position power. And then there are also some criticisms about this theory. One of the biggest criticism is the lack of flexibility. The second one is LPC scores can fail to reflect the personality traits they are supposed to reflect. The third one is the model's validity has been disputed. Despite many supportive tests. The model does not consider the percentage of in-between situations and unfavorable. Despite the critics, Fadler has helped contribute to the other contingency theories. It has an application as it can be used to answer questions about the leadership of individuals in different types of organizations. It can help explain why a hardworking manager is not effective in a specific job, because no matching of style to context. So how to apply the theory in the nowadays in the first century? So here are practical applications of this theory. The first one can be used to assess to the effectiveness of an individual in particular role and look at the reasons for one's effectiveness or ineffectiveness. It can be used to predict whether a person who has worked well in one position in one organization will be equally effective in another position having different situational variables when compared to the existing position based on the contingents that make one's style effective. The third one can help in implementing changes in the roles and the responsibilities that management might need to make to bring effectiveness to the role of the person leading the same. Okay, so that's all. Thank you for listening.